in Jamaica House Weekly.
Once we are government, we have a responsibility to do our very best.
And education is a major priority. So too is creating the ideal environment for businesses to thrive. During her engagements last week, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller insisted that government entities must provide quality service to the Jamaican people. Mrs. Simpson Miller was addressing a corporate governance seminar on Wednesday. She said entities within the office of the Prime Minister had to lead by example.
The office of the Prime Minister is the premier office of government in Jamaica. Therefore, everything we do, I don't know if there's a perfect person, but should be perfect. Because we are going to be judged, agencies, boards, we are going to be judged at a higher standard than all the others in Jamaica.
The corporate governance seminar updated boards of directors and heads of agencies on a range of issues relating to their services. Among them, the corporate governance framework, public sector transformation and modernization, the audit function, and the Public Bodies Management and Accountability Act. On Wednesday, the Prime Minister also awarded medals of appreciation for service to education. 40 teachers were recognized for their investment in the nation's future.
Jamaicans are world changers in music, sports, film, food, hospitality, and many other areas of culture and the creative industries. Jamaicans are world leaders in politics, business, and the legal profession, among others. All this has been made possible by educators like you.
The Prime Minister used the ceremony to reiterate government's commitment to the education sector. She stressed that education was a right, not a privilege. At another function last week, Mrs. Simpson Miller made it clear that her government remained committed to supporting the private sector.
My administration, ladies and gentlemen, is committed to ensuring a sound and stable environment for the further growth and development of the financial services sector.
The Prime Minister was speaking on Thursday at a function to recognize the National Commercial Bank Foundation for donating over $1 billion to nation building. The previous week also found Prime Minister Simpson Miller engaging members of the private sector, trade unions and civil society in another Partnership for Jamaica Council meeting. Pointing to the ongoing wage negotiations within the tight fiscal space, Mrs. Simpson Miller urged the partners to choose what makes sense at this critical point. The Prime Minister also organized a meeting of the National Cultural and Creative Industries Commission, which is chaired by Minister Philip Paulwell, and she took some time to meet with the Secretary of State for International Cooperation of Spain. And that's how we close Jamaica House Weekly. Do join us next week for the latest stories coming out of the office of the Prime Minister.